Hola, and welcome to Coffee Time with Mel. My camera was dirty. Okay, so Coffee Time with Mel. I've been seeing a lot of posts this morning about people new to reading cards that are looking for, do I start with an oracle deck? Do I start with a tarot deck? How do I start? Do I have to buy my own deck? Should someone else buy the deck for me? There's lots of pastimes, there's lots of rituals, there's lots of different things and ways you can go about it. Okay? But first things first, what is the difference between an oracle deck and a tarot deck? Let me tell you. Oh my god, the coffee's so good this morning. It's caramel. Anyways, okay. So, a tarot deck is generally 72, 74, 76 cards, 78 cards. But a tarot deck is a tarot deck, meaning there are suits. There is the, you're going to have the hierarchy, the lowarchy. You're going to have everything. The tarot deck is the tarot deck is the tarot deck. No matter what version of said tarot deck it is always going to have generally the same meanings. An oracle deck, however, is very different because an oracle deck is legitimately, usually each card has an individual meaning and a message on said card. So with an oracle deck, what you're going to have is all different kinds. So you can make an oracle deck out of anything. You can make an oracle deck out of different types of rocks. You can make an oracle deck out of anything. And it is a multitude of ways to receive messages. So in closing, if you're just starting out and you've never read cards before, I highly suggest that you start with an oracle deck. Why? Because an oracle deck will teach you things like the basics, okay? Elements, chakras, astrology, houses, planets, zodiacs, right? Runes, shadow work. You want to go into alchemy. There's lots of different things. Angels, numerology, all different things. Animals. That is a great way to start with pulling the card and then using your intuition and then reading the book or the legend or whatever to confirm or validate said intuition. And it's a great way to learn to read for yourself, to read for your close friends and family, to start understanding that concept within yourself and feeling what spirit feels like. And then once you have a really good idea of what spirit feels like and what your intuition is and what the difference is between your ego and a spirit message, get into the tarot. Because the tarot, you could spend a lifetime learning, right? There are so many different messages from each card, from how the same two cards could mean something different if the third card is not the same. So the tarot can be a bit confusing when you're first starting out, so highly suggest with the oracle, but there you go. Okay, happy coffee time with Mel. Merry Christmas. I love you all. Have a wonderful holiday. So good today. And we will see you on the other side.